What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Hunt Ready. This is J-Dub. I've got a video here I'm going to do tonight on something a little bit different than I normally do. It's still trapping related, but I spent the weekend up at the Fur Takers of America convention in Spencer, Iowa. I was helping out the Iron Trail booth at the convention there. And the booth behind us was a booth called Mole Reaper Traps. So we spent the weekend there, kind of just BSing with those guys and chatting when it was slow times. And the dude was really cool, and the traps look awesome. I don't know if you guys have ever trapped any moles. I've got very limited experience trapping moles just here in my yard. And I actually have some moles right now that I need to take care of. So I was super excited about this kit. I've used several styles of mole traps in the past. The kind that's got like the little spikes that shoot down into the ground. They're kind of a circular spring looking one. And then the scissor style trap, which is what these are. These are a scissor style trap. And I always get way better results with this style mole trap than anything else. So, like I said, I spent the weekend kind of chatting with these guys, and the owner of this business, super cool dude, just a straightforward, straight shooter, just down to earth kind of guy. So, I kind of told him, hey, I'll do a video for you on these mole traps, and he hooked me up with this whole kit here. So, just a disclaimer, this kit was given to me, but there was no stipulations from him on any type of content or anything like that. It's just here, do a video on it. But the only thing he really stressed was to go to his website and watch his setup videos that he does. It's very important to set this trap right if you want to get good results, if you want to be effective at it. When I first seen them, like I said, I've had some scissor style traps. It's the mole eliminator trap. And, I was like, oh, so you set it like this? Absolutely not. You're not going to set it like your normal mole traps. So we went through kind of the setup on it, and they do set totally different. So if this is something that interests you, definitely go to his website, and I'll put the link in this video. Either in the description or in the comments somewhere. I'll put a link to Mole Reaper Traps, and you can go to his website, and that'll have all the videos on there. They'll take you to YouTube and all that to watch the setup videos on these. I do plan on doing some sets with them here probably later this week. It's just super hot right now, and I don't want to go chase moles right now. But I'm going to do kind of an unboxing or what you get with this kit type of a video, and then later on I'll do some sets out there, and hopefully be slaying some moles. But this kit right here is called the Mole Reaper Home Defense Kit, and comes with everything you need to get to chasing the moles, and a good number of traps, which is what is very important. Especially the trap that I have now, it's a very expensive trap for moles, and you're not going to have a whole lot of them. I've only got one, and it can be tricky chasing a mole around with one trap. Doesn't matter where you put it, they'll make a tunnel and go someplace else. So having more than one trap is actually very beneficial. So what you get with this Mole Reaper Home Defense Kit, you're going to get 5 Mole Reaper traps. That is awesome. That is a great number to get some good results, and probably fairly quickly. You can really set those tunnels up, all the tunnels that you can see in your yard. So you can be effective at it. For you ADC guys, you may not be interested in the home defense kit, but these got lots of packages on there. A lot of guys, including himself, he's an ADC mole guy, and the other guy that was with him at the booth, these guys chase moles for a living, and these are what he makes a living on. So they're not going to BS you. These are the real deal traps. for whether you're doing home, a home user or somebody that's doing this professionally, trying to make a living. Excellent trap, and made by a guy that's what he does, right? So you know they're good if that's what he's using to make a living, basically. So back to this kit. Like I said, you're going to get 5 traps. Now the traps right out of the package, they're going to come like this. You can see that pan kind of floats back and forth on that bar on the bottom. So here's one that I've got the pan stops on it already, and that keeps your pan centered on that bar so it's not going all over the place while you're trying to set this. So you're going to get the 5 traps. You're going to get pan stops here to center that pan on that bar. Makes it much easier to set. So there's that. You're going to get some setters. You guys that are used to using setters for coil spring traps, these are, if you watch my MB750 video, the original one with the regular setters, these are basically the same exact design, just a little more not as heavy duty, but same concept. When you're going to set these, you just catch the springs, compress them, and then you can set your trap. And these, when you watch the setup videos, you'll see why these are important. You're basically cutting channels in that mole tunnel with the legs of this trap. And to try to do that just with your hand could be difficult, especially like clay or anything like that. So the setters really help you dig that basically channel for your legs to go through here, so that you can snap them molds. So you get your setters. Now you get this badass kind of digging tool. When you set these traps in the mole tunnel, you want to excavate or make the smallest hole possible. He says about a golf ball sized hole. You cut out the channel of that mole tunnel, pull it back to you, so you've got just a small spot in that tunnel. And this guy here, it's stainless steel, so it ain't gonna rust up on you. It is sharp, just kind of a nasty looking tool. It looks badass. So you're gonna get that orange handle so you're not losing it. And you're gonna get this little guy here. Looks like some kind of a spoon. This is the clean out tool that you're gonna use to clean out that tunnel on each side where you just use that knife to dig that tunnel out. So you're gonna clean that tunnel out on both sides, being careful not to cave in that tunnel. You want that tunnel intact. So you're gonna dig that out with this spoon. Then you're gonna get your trap set in there, and then he gives you some flagging so you can see these traps. Like, they're pretty low profile. It looks like when you do get them set, they stick out of the ground just a little bit. So you want, especially if it's not at your house, if you're doing this as an ADC job, you don't want the homeowners running these over with their lawnmowers or whatever. So you can flag your trap with that in the ground, and everybody can see that. You can find it, no problem. You're not running them over, all that. So these traps, I think he said they're going to start, maybe he's going to have some that are being powder coated, but they're just a really, really nice, simple design, really lightweight. You can throw tons of these in your truck. You ADC guys, you can throw a bunch of these in your truck. Takes up no room, especially compared to a lot of the other scissor style traps, or at least the scissor style traps that I've got at the house here. Way smaller, more compact than those. But let's see. So if you guys, like I said, go check out the videos on how he sets these. Very, very important on getting these set right to be effective. I will put the link in here somewhere. And if you guys do go check these out, and if you buy some, put in there somewhere, hey, Hunt Ready sent you. I don't get anything for it, but I get the recognition, which is always good. If somebody gives you a product to do some videos on, you want to make sure that you know, it's paying off for you. So that's just kind of my way of knowing that, you know, these guys that are supporting my channel are knowing that it's going to something good. So I appreciate that if you guys would do that. But definitely check these guys out. Mole Reaper traps. Just a really slick little mole trap. And I'll do I'm gonna do some set videos here with it here in a few days. But that's your basic trap there kit that's gonna get you chasing moles for your house and be pretty dang effective at it. So here's kind of an up close of the kit. I'll give you a good view of these traps. And he said he's gonna be doing some powder coated maybe in the future, which would be pretty cool. Probably if you did them a color, it'd make them a little more easier to see. But that's the traps, your pan stops, setting tool, and that knife, and then your flagging. So here's a set, or here's a trap that's you know, not set. That's what they look like set. And just how that sets in there, just is gonna fill up that mole hole or mole tunnel just perfect. I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys liking, subscribing. You know, hit that thumbs up in the video and all that good stuff really helps me out. And the more you guys watch it, the more gear I can buy, right? So appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.